Subscribe my channel and like and share.
Daniel Day-Lewis, one of the most revered actors of his generation, retired in 2017 after a career filled with accolades and critical acclaim. The decision surprised fans in the film industry as he announced it shortly before the release of Phantom Thread, a movie that ultimately became his final performance. Here's a detailed look into the reasons behind his retirement. 1. Emotional intensity and immersion. Day-Lewis was known for his method acting, where he deeply immersed himself into his roles. For instance, he lived as a paraplegic during the filming of My Left Foot, trained extensively to become a boxer for The Boxer, and even learned 17th century woodworking techniques for The Age of Innocence. This intense approach, while yielding brilliant performances, reportedly took a toll on his mental and emotional well-being. In interviews, Day-Lewis has alluded to the emotional weight of such transformations as a reason for stepping away. 2. A desire for simplicity. Throughout his career, Day-Lewis expressed discomfort with the trappings of fame. Known for his reclusive nature, he often retreated to quiet life in rural Ireland between films. Retirement allowed him to live away from the spotlight and focus on personal passions, such as woodworking and farming. 3. Disillusionment with acting. In a rare interview, Day-Lewis admitted that during the making of Phantom Thread, he experienced a profound disconnection from acting. He described feeling a deep sadness while working on the film, which solidified his decision to retire. The exact reasons for this disillusionment remain personal, but it underscores his long-standing ambivalence toward his profession. Correct. 4. Legacy. By retiring at the peak of his career, Day-Lewis left behind an unblemished record of outstanding performances, winning 3 Academy Awards for Best Actor, My Left Foot, There Will Be Blood, Lincoln. He ensured his legacy as one of the greatest actors in cinematic history. 5. Finality of his decision. Despite speculations about a potential return, Day-Lewis has been steadfast about his retirement. In his statement, he said, "I am immensely grateful to all my collaborators and audiences. However, I feel it's time to explore the world in a different way." This statement reflects his intent to explore life beyond acting. 6. His approach to acting took a heavy toll. Day-Lewis's acting process was grueling. Known as one of the most intense method actors in history, he would fully immerse himself into characters for months or even years, blurring the lines between acting and living. For instance, My Left Foot, 1989. He played Christy Brown, a writer and painter with cerebral palsy, remaining in a wheelchair throughout the shoot. Crew members had to feed and move him as though he were physically disabled. There Will Be Blood, 2007. He embodied Daniel Plainview so deeply that his dark, driven persona reportedly affected his off-screen interactions. Gangs of New York, 2002. To play Bill the Butcher, he wore authentic 19th century clothes, refused modern medical treatment when he fell ill, and sharpened knives as a hobby to stay in character. These methods often led to isolation and emotional exhaustion. By the time he worked on Phantom Thread, 2017, the emotional toll had become almost unbearable. 7. Struggles with the creative process. Day-Lewis revealed that he often felt dissatisfied with his work, despite his critical acclaim. This dissatisfaction intensified during Phantom Thread. While he didn't specify exactly what troubled him, he mentioned experiencing a sense of sadness that was difficult to overcome. He explained in an interview, "I need to believe in the value of what I'm doing. The work can feel vital, irreplaceable, and if it isn't, it's impossible to keep going." It's possible that Day-Lewis began questioning whether his career fulfilled him in the way it once did. 8. The demanding nature of Hollywood. Day-Lewis's career spanned nearly 4 decades, during which the pressures of the industry changed significantly. He maintained a famously private life, shunning social media and avoiding interviews. As Hollywood became increasingly fast-paced, commercialized, and focused on franchises, Day-Lewis seemed even more out of sync with its direction. 9. The symbolism of Phantom Thread. Many interpreted Phantom Thread as a personal farewell to acting. The film, directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, is about a meticulous artist, Reynolds Woodcock, whose obsessive dedication to his craft isolates him from the world. The parallels between Woodcock's struggles and Day-Lewis's life are hard to ignore. In an interview, Day-Lewis noted how the film made him reflect on his career in a new, unsettling way. "Oh,